Welcome to the sixth and final film in our Between the Lines series. In it, we explain the process of producing technical drawings by hand and offer some helpful tips. Although it is now relatively unusual in professional practice for plans to be drawn by hand, these basic manual techniques underpin all computer-assisted drawing and design processes. You may also occasionally be called upon to make a quick hand drawing on site. The quality of technical drawings produced by hand depends on the manual dexterity of the drawer and on the equipment used and care taken. Drawings are made on tracing paper. This makes it possible to work on top of an existing drawing if, for example, you need to draw several identical stories of the same building. The paper must be thick enough not to tear and to withstand the use of a rubber. Paper thickness is specified in grams per square meter. You should also place a sheet of graph paper under your work to facilitate hatching. Drawing boards and T-squares are employed to draw parallel lines. The use of a guide rail or table edge helps create a rectangular system in which to position your drawing. Here are some of the tools you will need for drawing. Adhesive tape is used to secure the tracing paper to your drawing surface. A drafting pencil with a hard lead, preferably 6H, helps prevent smudging. Pencil leads are sharpened with a rotary pencil sharpener. Rubbers, eraser pencils and erasing shields can be used to correct mistakes in your drawing. A separate sharpener is needed for eraser pencils. A dusting brush is used to remove rubber residue from the drawing surface. A set square is used to draw vertical lines by placing the set square at right angles to your straight edge. Hold the set square in place with your left hand and use your right hand to run the pencil along the vertical edge, or vice versa if you are left-handed. Parallel lines can be drawn by moving the set square along the straight edge. Some architects favor triangular scale rules, but ultimately using them prevents us from learning to think in scales. A portfolio like this one is useful for protecting and transporting architectural drawings, whether they are produced by hand or by computer. Technical drawing is a skill, and the quality of your drawings will depend on your level of manual dexterity. Practice makes perfect. Any information that needs to be inscribed on your drawings should be written using standardized lettering. The letters of the alphabet have different proportions depending on their width, and guidelines are used to help form the letters. Technical drawing also requires great care and attention. It's difficult to draw accurately hunched over a coffee table. Dirty hands leave marks on sensitive tracing paper. The same will happen if you don't use your dusting brush regularly to remove pencil dust and rubber residues. Your sheet of paper should be flattened out and fastened down at the corners in order to minimize buckling caused by heat and moisture. And you will need to store your drawings carefully to keep them in good condition. Summary: technical drawing is a skill that has to be learned and practiced. Its quality is determined by the manual dexterity of the drawer, the equipment used, and the amount of care taken. As well as the necessary tools, drawing board, tracing and graph paper, set square and drafting pencil, it also requires good posture and lots of concentration. Our next series of films looks at construction drawings. We hope you'll be able to join us.